Do you feel refreshed upon waking up in the morning? This is a common question that my physical therapy and chiropractic clinic would ask our new clients that were coming in. So yes, we have a whole onboarding process where we ask general health questions, et cetera, et cetera. And this was one of the questions: do you feel refreshed upon waking up in the morning? And has the options of no, almost never, sometimes, and all the time, or almost all the time. And this is a question where I feel like most of my patients actually answer more on the no or rarely kind of side of things. And every once in a while, I would get someone that would answer, "Oh yeah, all the time. I always feel refreshed upon waking up in the morning." And I was kind of, like taking a poll in my head, kind of like, oh, I feel like 80% say no or rarely. And I'm like, wait, how would I answer that? And I would say no or rarely. And I was kind of questioning myself, well, why? And why do you always feel tired in the morning? Shouldn't you? You're a healthcare professional. You're a physical therapist. You know all about health and wellness. Shouldn't you know how to kind of feel refreshed in the morning? And I started questioning myself. Like, yeah, why don't I? And I took a deeper dive into it and started analyzing. Well, I'm getting enough sleep. It's not like I'm like sleep depriving myself. And I eat well. I eat relatively well. I actually feel like I try super hard to eat well all the time. And I'm active. And I tried being more active. I tried being less active to see if I can change my answer for sleep, because I know that there's like certain criteria, like, oh, if you work out earlier in the day, you can sleep better at night and whatnot. So I would like kind of change things up a lot. And I still would not feel good in the morning. I would literally have to drag myself out of bed. I would hit snooze the maximal amount of times. I just would have all these strategies to try to stay in bed longer. And I would have to have a conversation with myself in the morning, convincing myself to get out of bed. And it wasn't just for work, it was on the weekends too. And it would just be really infuriating. And I started taking an even deeper dive, and I started learning about this thing called functional medicine, where they really look inside your body to see what is going on. What is going on in your gut health, how you're absorbing foods. Do you have food sensitivity? Are you deficient in certain key vitamins and minerals? And just took a really deeper dive, and it's more of a deeper dive than your typical primary care doctor would do. And I found out some really interesting things. And basically, my gut has something called gut dysbiosis, and it's causing me to have certain food sensitivities, but also I'm not absorbing things like my B vitamins very well. And there's some other things, but just for simplicity's sake, we'll just keep it at that. But that all was affecting my ability to produce energy. And since correcting it, I have noticed this huge change in energy, and I'm starting to change my answer to, do you feel refreshed upon waking up in the morning, from a no or rarely to a almost all the time, almost every day kind of answer. And I'm able to do so without like relying on stimulants in the morning. I used to be such a coffee addict where I would have to have it every single day, at least 1 cup, but usually more. Ever since the last like 6-7 years, I've been like this. And I have not had a cup of coffee now in 4 weeks. I do sometimes still have tea, but I can usually wait till mid-morning before I even have that. And I just feel like I just can get out of bed so much easier in the morning, and I have energy first thing, which is very exciting. And so I just wanted to share, and I also want to pose a question to you on, do you feel refreshed upon waking up in the morning? What is your answer? Is that a no? Is it sometimes, rarely, almost all the time? If you are more so on the no or rarely side and you are frustrated, you are tired of being tired, and you just want to be able to roll out of bed with energy versus drag yourself, feel free to message me and we can have a conversation about it and see if maybe functional medicine is right for you. All right. Well, feel free to reach out. My name is Haley Peterson. I am a physical therapist and a functional medicine practitioner, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you.